All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. This is Spoon TV. We are coming to you live from the the 72nd Boulevard, the road leading from the Boulevard Junction towards um, the 72nd Junction. This is one of the major boulevards we have in the country. Aside from the Tottenham Boulevard, the Japan Freeway, now formerly the Somalia Drive. This is one of the major boulevards we have in the country. We'd like to welcome all of you to this very special broadcast. Here, I'm Nelson Colette. On the team, we have Ernest Benda, Gibson Zai. Uh, we also have Cyrus Michelle Waxing and Sylvester Wowie, all of the Spoon Network. Today, we thought to reach out to get the views of Liberians on the situation with the recent decision of the government of Liberia to remove the Camboys from the principal streets of Monrovia. And we are going to get the views of the folks here. We're going to get out and talk to the folks here as we bring you this very special broadcast. So the Liberia National Fire Service, or the government of Liberia through the Liberia National Fire Service, released a statement that, and I want to read the statement just before we move on with the entire broadcast here. It says the Ministry of Justice of the Republic of Liberia through the Liberia National Fire Service and the Liberia National Police have observed the proliferation of irregular distribution and sale of petroleum products, gasoline and diesel or fuel in mayonnaise jar or jerrycan at street corners and major highways as well as communities. The irregular distribution and sale of flammable products violates the safety law of Liberia and pose significant threat to human lives and properties. The Ministry of Justice warns all individuals, filling stations in the habit of selling flammable substances, gasoline or fuel in mayonnaise jar or jerry cans to put a stop to such sales immediately. Accordingly, the Ministry of Justice instructs all tankers transporting petroleum products to deliver and distribute these products only to filling stations approved by the government of Liberia. And it ends by saying, effective January 15th, 2025, there will be a complete ban on the sales of flammable substances, gasoline or diesel in the street corners and communities. Therefore, any individual or filling station caught selling petroleum products in mayonnaise jar or jerry cans will be arrested and produce will be confiscated. And this was signed by the Liberia National Fire Service and also the Justice Minister. So based on this release, we have thought to reach out today to get the views of the Camboys. The guys are selling in the jerry cans. We have a few of them. Before now, we have reached out and tried to see some of the guys that we could talk with, and of course, it has been a kind of a challenging one. Um, in most of the places where you will usually see the guys in the jerry cans, some of those places, we went to some of those places and we were unable to see them. And so we were able to see just a few of them. And based on that, we have decided to come and speak with them. As you see on the board here, the current price of gasoline with the Camboys stands at 700 Liberian dollar for a gallon of gasoline. So what this means is that the Camboys are selling at a cheaper rate as compared to what you will see at the filling stations across Monrovia County. So we're here. We want to speak to a few of the guys. I see a gentleman here doing his business. The man selling gas. My man, you selling fuel too? Okay, so welcome to Spoon TV. You want to stand up? Let's talk small. My man, how the business with you today? What's your name first? Tell us your name.
Standing before I'm called Fromo.
Paul Flomo.
Fromo, yeah.
Oh, you are called Flomo.
Yeah.
Okay, Flomo. Welcome to Spoon TV.
Yeah, sure.
So you sell gas. You sell fuel too?
No, no gas selling, yeah.
Oh, you sell only the gasoline.
Yeah.
So, Flomo, talk to us. What's your view on the recent decision of the government to remove you guys on the streets?
For us, we like Cambodia, we are peacemaker. We can't force nobody. We are responsible people. The only thing we trying to say, I the government forgive us because if we stop selling gas, what will survive in that? No job, nothing. If they provide job for us, they say, oh, okay, Cambodia, you not sell gas on the side of the road. We give us so and so thing for you to be doing. It will be good, but if they say we should not sell gas, then what the next will be doing? Maybe sometimes it will cause a lot of damages. Like we don't want to be that other people. Like to be passing on the street, checking, doing baba things and no. We just here, doing our normal also. No confusion. We not doing any.
So you say you the Camboys are peacemakers. You are peaceful people.
Yeah, we can fight people.
And so,
people, yeah.
but let's talk a little. The business you're doing here.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people surviving on the business? Do you have a family? To what extent is this business helping you being a Camboy?
The business helping me paying my rent, feeding my family. Even I got somebody going to school, just living by this, gas issue. Yeah, there are two persons. Wow, sponsoring their school's business. Yeah, then I renting again.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the business is a great help to you.
Yeah.
But the government of Liberia is saying that the gasoline is a flammable product. It's possible that maybe while you're selling on the roadside, somebody can take it and put fire on horse, or and all those kind of things. That's the reason why they don't want you guys to be in the street again.
Since we better know Cambodia as a Cambodia, nobody have yes, oh Cambodia have damaged place. We always maintain our guy because we know say that they want to survive, so we can't allow nobody, to do bad thing with it. So target you met me saying that
So
I can't make mood to see I going walk around and do. Yeah, I always mind my business and I will never allow somebody to transport me or something.
How long have you been at camp? How long have you been doing this business for?
It's my 2 years now in here. 2 years. Yeah.
So, but the government said they were taking you out from the street on the 15th. Did you see any task force coming around and stuff like that?
Yeah, they can always buy every now. They just buy. They took some gas there. They carry.
They took some people gas.
Yeah.
They took some of your gas.
No, for me, I just come in. Yeah, I just come in.
Okay.
They can pass 12, sometimes 1. Yes, when they take your gas, they push your tour, your sample, your char, everything they can check out.
So, but when they take the gas, they can carry it back to you?
No, they can't give it back.
What they can carry?
I don't know. You don't be. If you call them and say, they will say, my beginning, you go do that, they get it, when I get it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, finally, what do you want to say just before? I see there's another gentleman there who you sell gasoline as well, right? So, we'll talk to him next. What do you want to say finally just before we let you go?
For me, as I'm saying, we are appealing to the government. I just forgive us. At least we do our normal hustle. Yeah.
Okay.
Because my thing is that if the poor not to sell gas, what will survive on? Oh, we are people in the city. Because that place that we are coming for 5 places and like we say we're going hustle. For me, I don't want to be Cambodia selling the normal thing. Everybody praying to be up. But level at time by time, step by step. So if sometimes they push you and say, oh, no Cambodia to sell, then what will we be doing now? at least to feed our family, to our family to grow, some money to go to school, because they want, maybe sometimes when they pull up now to sell gas, quick, even the education business will stop most of the youth.
Wow.
Yeah, because this
So
man,
so 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 you make profit a day, you know?
yeah, I made profit. Yeah, I made profit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot for talking to Spoon TV. Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Let's talk to another gentleman here. I understand. Come, Chief. Let's have a brief conversation with you folks. We stay here on the 72nd Boulevard. What's your name, Chief?
John Gamara.
John Kamara.
Yeah.
John, you where do you have your area? You gotta be careful.
Yeah, I got my area next to my brother here, right on the other
Oh,
side.
okay. You are the one who has the table not too far from here.
Yeah, yeah.
Ernest, you gotta be careful at the back there. You're obviously. So, now, how long have you been doing this business for?
Yeah, for let me just say half a year since I got in a senior class now. Yeah, because we noticed that for our parents now, they're looking at our age and then they're not doing anything for us good. My dad is not working, my mother is late, and then you observe that we're trying to make life, and we don't want to be like our brothers out there in the street stealing, taking drugs. So we want to hustle for ourselves peacefully, make our own money, go home, sustain ourselves, go to school with the money that we make from this guy. So I don't think it will be necessary for government to take it from here, because I don't know for other people, but for me, if government take me from here, I'll still go back to school. But I don't know for other people, if you take somebody from the street, it might go back to the street. How many other people to survive? Because some people only living by gas. Yeah, to be honest, some people only living by gas.
But,
So
but, but what do you make of the point the government is making that the reason why they're removing people from the street is because the gas is flammable and it's possible that when someone is selling out here, these things could cause fire outbreak. That's why even the Liberia National Fire Service has gotten involved with this process.
yeah, okay, for that I would say it's not really because we here we protecting our gas, because since Boulevard 72nd as a whole, people know Boulevard to be a very terrible community, but we observe that anytime almost all year, and they have been selling half 2 years now, people can come here to just take gas to go, and even if you say that the gas station, if somebody want to cause disaster, they will go to the gas station, buy gas and carry to do what they want to do. So I don't think it's necessary to take people from the street, because gas can cause disaster or other thing. People can buy gas and carry to another place to burn another thing.
So
Yeah.
just finally, the deadline given by the government of Liberia was the 15th of January. Today is the 17th.
The 17th.
Have you had any task force coming engaging you guys and stuff like that? What has it been like?
Yeah, yeah. I've been one of the victims because they came yesterday morning. I was selling because we normally we got since we went for the meeting. They said the last day was the 17th. So what we do, we buy the gas like the way it's 5. We know that government not supposed to work 6 to 5. So we buy our gas 7 o'clock. We start selling. So we bought the gas 7 o'clock yesterday morning. I was selling around 6. I was surprised. I saw the fire service. They came. They didn't make gas on my table, so they scrubbed my sample, and they were threatening me. If we can't see gas, we'll carry it. They said, yeah. They bought my sample today. I didn't sell.
All right. So what's your final call to the government of Liberia?
Yeah, I want to say, if you want to take us from the street, at least some of us, for me and my brother that we are selling together, we are scattered in school. Yes, at least my grade can count 90, 80. So provide scholarship, provide job for the youth. We'll move on the street. It's not our dream to sell on the road, but at least we don't want to be like our brother in the street. How many other people for that property taking drugs? So we are selling to sustain ourselves. Provide job opportunity or provide scholarship for other people to go to school. Then we can leave the street, no problem. But you taking off for the school, I get you nothing. How you think we will survive? How you think we will survive? We're not playing magic.
Okay.
Okay, so if the government provide something for us, we'll leave the screen, no problem. We got no problem with that.
All right. Thanks a lot for talking to Spoon TV.
Thank you too.
All right, so folks, we're still here. talking to Liberians. We're gonna go across. We're just starting the broadcast here, but there are places that we are going to continue this broadcast. We want to go across there to talk to a few of the gentlemen there as well with respect to this whole situation about the gasoline issue. So let's see if we can continue this broadcast. All right, so we want to see if we can continue this broadcast. Let's see if we can continue the broadcast from here. I want to appreciate all of you for joining Spoon TV. Of course, we are trying to get across and talk to a few of the guys. We understand the team have been making negotiations as well. The leadership of the Camp Boys Association have been making some engagements. They've been engaging with some of those, been engaging with the authority to see how they can find some sort of solution to this particular issue. We will end this interview with a conversation with the president of the Camp Boys or the Street Gas Sellers Association. We spoke with him earlier. We are expected to get his view as well. And once we end this interview with him, we'll be able to establish as to what the arrangements are up to now, and what is the government of Liberia telling them with respect to what the decision is that they've reached so far. And so let's see if we can talk to a gentleman here. Okay, so the lady, I understand, she operates the filling station here. So we want to see if we can talk to her briefly as we continue this broadcast. Hello, how are you, man?
How you doing?
I'm okay. What's your name?
Shona FK Daolo.
Okay. Are you the one who operates the filling station here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Come again?
No, I say I'm the manager here.
Oh, you're the manager here. How is business for you?
Not bad, I'll take you.
Okay. I mean, what's your take on the latest decision, the pronouncement for the government to remove, petroleum sellers from the streets?
Yeah, actually from the beginning, because when I got the information late December that they were going to take gas sellers from the street, they're kind of saying the information was was so quick, and then the notice was it was not given soon. But later on, I make a call to fire service, and I asked so what all the regulation they were about to carry on. It was we were included, and then I said, but those are gas storage. Like I got my gas hole, a few storage. We were not included. Once you got storage to store the gas, you are exempted from that regulation. But those that don't have storage, that are selling on the street, they are exposing the gas. Because at the end of the day, if you get through selling, you have to take the gas at your home.
Okay.
So because of that, they were going to take people from the street. So since then, they started, no one have come to raid me. The only thing they told me that I should reduce the quantity of gas outside, and then get my fire extinguisher, which I have.
Okay.
Let it be, beside me, because in case of any casualty, I'll be able to, use it right away, and which I did.
Okay. So, what I'm getting from you is that the regulation is needed for people who do not have storage.
Yes, that's the information I got. That those that don't have storage, they are the ones that they are getting off.
The timeline provided was the 15th of January. They said they were going to roll out the process. Have you seen the different task force coming around and engaging? Have they ever reached at the place here?
Since the 15th, even though I didn't really spend a day here, but I went out, and then when I came back, a guy left and said someone came and then they were asking, they came to do some assessment. Say, oh, all of guys will have pump and everything. So okay, you get pump. Since you get pump, you guys are not part of what we are doing. So far that was all.
Okay. All right. But what would you like to say to the government of Liberia? I mean, with respect to this exercise, anything you like to say?
Yeah, the exercise is not bad. About for to make sure that the citizens are to make to 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 make sure and protect her citizens is not bad. But the timing for me, I see a kind of too crucial. And
Okay.
give for a little time. Then even some of us that are saying, but even the pump I'm reaching right now, I even hearing that we have to change it to how they call it, the ones that Cornet's using. So get a new one right now, the new almost 3,500 US. So when I got the information for it, I said, wow, it even prompted me to go somewhere and then take money from my account or even pull in for machine, which I will be expecting anytime soon because it have not come yet. So if I all the government wants for all to upgrade, they can give time. So at least we can be able to upgrade to that level. But the check out, within 2 weeks time and then get such notice, it will kind of embarrassing. Maybe you will not be financially equipped to reach that level. In right now, I'm in hearing that the boys you like if I all they want to they can go in them, they will give them go ahead on how to do it. You have to go and get things and so on. To get all of those things it actually costly. So if I all the government, really mean well for a citizen and then what they are doing, they want us to follow the regulation. They can give at least time wherein at least everybody will be, prepared for that. But the just come on 2 weeks time and probably for me, that's why I really have problem with.
Okay. Thanks a lot for talking to Spoon TV.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Folks, yes, we're still here trying to speak with Liberians, getting the views of the businessmen, the businesswomen, with respect to the latest regulation. As you see on the board there, the price stands at 750 Liberian dollars for a gallon of diesel, while gasoline is 700. One thing that has been constant over the time is that uh, in the streets, the folks who sell in the principal streets, you notice that there is usually a slight, you know, difference in the pricing from the street, the guy selling gasoline in the streets to that of the filling station. The current price right now at the filling station stands at $705, $710, and then when you come on the sidewalk is $700. There are some places where on the sidewalk you see $650. We'll continue moving on, talking to some of the folks. We want to go across and see if we can continue this interview right here. Keep following Spoon TV as we are here talking to the folks. We want to go, we want to move upwards to speak to more of the guys here. We want to move upward and speak to more of the guys here. Um, let's see if we can speak with more of the gentlemen here. So, so we'll keep talking to more of the guys here as we continue this very important broadcast. Thanks for watching. We intend to reach to as far as the Somalia Drive, get the views of like with respect to what's happening there as well. So we're moving forward to see how understand that. Hope we can work on the audio quality. Let's hope we can better the quality of the audio. Let's hope we can better the quality of the audio. Uh, as you see, drivers are getting their stuff across. We want you to give us more update on the audio quality, give us feedback. Most commercial drivers would prefer getting their gasoline from the sidewalk. Let's see if we can talk to one of the drivers here. Hello, how are you, Chief?
Hello,
Okay, what's your name, sir?
I'm Johnson M. Guer.
Okay, Mr. Guer, this decision to remove gasoline sellers from the street, what do you make of it? I see you are refilling here, from your campers and all that kind of thing. What do you make of the decision from the government to remove the guys?
No, this is what my sister and I just discussing. You know, it have a negative effect and have a positive effect.
Okay.
The negative effect has to do with those gangster who, when things happen, they just go, but who are buying petroleum to damage other people's property. There is a negative effect, and the good effect also is it will save us. When we buy gas from the filling station, our vehicle will be well served because the gas is not polluted, it's not dirty, it's not contaminated, but from the sour.
Okay.
Suppose you make the gas with few product.
Wow.
So we will observe it and look at the positive and the negative effect.
Okay.
But feeding from the side, at time too, it help us. I made that when we jam, when there is no gas around, we get rush to get 1 or 2 gallons, go to our destination.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's my take.
Okay, thanks a lot. You want to talk to her too, Mama? Okay, thanks a lot for talking to Spoon TV. All right, so folks, we are still here. We want you to keep giving us update on the audio quality. Let's see where next we can get to talk to some of the folks. We are still here, trying to get their views from Liberians here with respect to the current situation. Let's see if we can talk to a businessman here. I see the man that is a whole, the man guy pump everything. Oh. How are you, sir? You want to talk to us?
Yeah,
What's your name, sir?
I'm Mohamed Belete.
Come again?
Mohamed Belete.
Okay, Mohammed Billy. Mohammed, you have this filling station, the sell up here, right?
Not me personally. I sell it for someone. Yeah.
I mean, Mohammed, what do you make of this decision from the government to have the the street gas sellers removed? What do you think? Where do you stand with that?
Yes, for me, really, I feel for them. Yeah, really. Also, I feel for myself because for them, they live by those something it says. Through them, my people are making business. But if the government asking them to take them from out of the street, so basically, it will affect me too.
So some of the camp boys buy from you to go and sell?
Yes.
Wow. So, but I want to understand something. How much do you sell a gallon of gas?
To Cambo or to Camin?
Okay, no, okay. Let's say to Camin, the person that get car. How much you sell a gallon of gas?
700.
700. Okay, but the Cambo price is different.
The same price.
No, I mean that business thing. Let's forget that aspect.
That's not the same price.
But then how come the Camp boys?
The measurement. The measurement is the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it means your 1 gallon is more than the regular 1 gallon cap.
Sure.
But I mean, with this, with what the government is saying that selling gasoline outside, it will cause places to get on fire and all of that. Where do you stand? Do you think it's a right decision the government is taking? You think the fires that are catching buildings is as a result of people selling gasoline outside?
For that, I don't think because of the Cambo of the hospital getting on fire. I don't think that the Cambo. Yeah. But for Cambo, I'm asking the government to at least put on if they have got a strategy that at least if they decide to sell on the street, they should get us extinguisher, fire extinguisher. Yeah, at least will be they'll be alright for them. If they sell it on the street, they should get extinguisher. Yeah. But taking them on the street, really, it will affect me, it will affect them. Sure.
All right. Thanks a lot for talking to Spoon TV.
It will affect you. How will it affect you?
How will it affect you?
Because a day, yeah, they buy from me all so now 200 gallon, 400 gallon, Camel. Because on a Camel can they buy 24 gallon, 36 gallon. But for Camel, the higher quantity of gallon Camel buy like 6 gallon.
So you think when the government remove the camp boys, it will affect you?
Greatly.
Wow. And so you don't want the government to remove the camp boys?
No.
Or you think the government should remove them?
Or the government should put strategy. At least tell them that if they want set on the street, but they should get extinguisher.
Okay.
It'll be alright.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thanks for talking to Spoon TV.
Thank you too.
Okay. So folks, we still here. We still want to get the views of Liberians. We're gonna move across there. Another gentleman there. As you see, we're on the Tottenham Boulevard, and it's one of the major corridors linking. We're on the 72nd. The 72nd Boulevard is that major corridor linking the Tottenham Boulevard to the Japan Freeway, and we are still getting the views of Liberians with respect to the gasoline situation. Latest decision by the government of Liberia to have the folks removed, and of course that's what we're talking to the guys about. We want to move on to talk to just a few gentlemen here, and then we're going to extend. We're going to go further. Let's see if we can talk to a few of the gentlemen here, and then we're going to move further to talk to some of the guys. Hello, gentlemen. How you guys doing? Okay, you want to talk to us a little bit? You want to stand up? Let's talk a little bit. What's your name, Chief?
My name is James Fakpa.
Okay, James Sokpa. Welcome to Spoon TV.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you sell here?
Yep.
Okay. How's business going with you, man?
Thank you.
Is it going small, eh?
Small.
All right, so I mean, we're getting the views of gas sellers on the latest decision by the government of Liberia to have the gas sellers removed. Well, where do you stand? What do you make of that?
Very sad news to us, because if the government say anything up on the street, some of us don't have nothing to do. Really. As for me, I speak to myself individually, right?
Okay.
I don't know about others. But for me, I don't have nothing to do, right? I gas selling, sustain myself. I gas selling, doing everything for myself, sending myself to school. So if the government say anything up on the street, well, then it will be harmful to me. Yeah, because if I'm not selling here, I'm not able to do nothing. So, yeah, I get to be my people now. Myself, I left selling the gas after high school. I left selling the gas, and since gas I selling, making my way to university. So if the government say anything on the street, while get a job in the country, I don't have a problem. Hey, I will work. I will need to work. But there is no job in the country. So if they say anything on the street, I have nothing to do. Yeah. So most of our friends are not going back on the street to go start checking, to go start doing other things. So we just appealing to the government. Let the government get our time. Just keep appealing to the government, yeah.
How much time do you think the government should give to you?
We just need time.
Time like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months.
I will not say 1 month, 2 months, because 1 month, just say 1 month. Soon go to tell of the money more already. Appealing to the government get us 3 years or 2 years, so we have to trust ourselves. Because government saying that we should have pump, right? But I'm still not able to buy 6,500 pump. I will not able to buy it. Yeah, so just appealing to the government, let the government get our time to see how best we can put things in order.
So, but the business you're doing, to what extent is this business a business of help to you? I mean,
Like helping me?
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't helping me. Why business? I will not be in some second here. See how I'm doing myself as I'm making business. See how I'm putting the business. I see myself to another level. Yeah.
But the government is saying that the reason why they want to remove you guys is because the gasoline, some people use it to put houses on fire and all those kinds of, and all of that. I mean, don't you think that's reason enough, for this action?
Come on, people always say that we can ball the all the people in park here want to go point house to go do other things. And I want you to carry gallon to go back here to serve you to serve gallon. So it's not the intention of people. So to yourself or gallon people. So come here, they're living on us. We can ball. We don't say or people here gas slave. People here gas and they get slave and they go to Pedro serve them. So if that one bad, they come ready to see the way.
So you think you guys are not responsible for that whole gasoline places on fire thing? You think you guys?
No responsible for that one, chief. Because for me, right, if you can't buy gas for me, right, I don't serve gas in car or keke. I don't serve gas in bottle. Yeah, I don't serve gas in bottle.
All right. So anything you want to say finally, just before we leave you?
Yeah, I just want to appeal to the government to get out time. So we can address ourselves. I thought, oh, we now get money to buy 6,500 a year pump. So I just appealing to the government to get out time so we can put things in order. Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for talking to Spoon TV.
Thank you, sir.
All right, folks. We are still here, getting the views of folks. Let's see if we can. We're gonna move further, but I'm gonna give it over to Ernest at this point. Ernest, I'm gonna turn it over. I'm gonna turn it over to Ernest at this point, and make adjustment to get the broadcast going on. Yes, Ernest, you want to take over from there?
And so, folks, we stay here on the 72nd Road, the Boulevard Road to be specific. We stay here talking to a few of the campers that are selling in the street, and some of them are making lots of sense. Like we're talking about the government taking folks from the street, looking at it, and of course, that's for real. Looking at anybody can go to the gas station, get a gallon or gas slip like the individual we just spoke with. Anybody can go to the gas station, get a gas slip, get a gallon, and go. Definitely, everybody doing business. You want money. Because of that, you will not be able to stop your customers from coming. Most especially when the business is competition. Finding more people buying and more people selling, and you know that you want to sell. You want for folks to keep buying from you, and at the end of the day you stop selling to people with gallons and other things that you know within yourself. Perhaps the person coming with a gas slip, you will want for your business to go. So as respect to what the government is doing from my end, I think it's something that at the end of everything we're going to climax with or full discussion. But we're still having conversation with a few campers, the guys we call campers. They are selling in the street, selling gas in the street. Like for this is 700 for a gallon and 350 for half gallon, and then 200, the one we call the point two. The point two is the smallest mayonnaise jar, which is sold for 200. But that's it, folks. We stay here. Nelson Collet. My name is Ernest, the vendor. So I cross over to Nelson Collet once more.
Yes. Thanks a lot, Ernest. And we are still here on the 72nd Boulevard. We have another gentleman here. You know, the guy has his fire extinguisher and a few quantity of gasoline in the jerry can. How are you?
Alright.
What's your name?
Sarah Sulu.
I mean, like yourself for the interview. Yeah.
Yeah, loving that.
So, Cyrus, how is business for you?
Business now alright with me. Oh.
Why business now already?
Yeah, because the president said you should take your boy from the street.
But why you want the president to take your boy from the street?
Because like, the money we using to pay our school fee to go to school, buy food to eat, take your boy from the street, we got no job to do.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, how long you been doing the business for?
I don't go almost 2 to 3 years now.
The government said by the 15th they will remove everybody from the street. Today is 17. How is it been like?
I'm paying 5 pounds to me now.
But you been seeing the task force coming around to remove people?
Yes. Yesterday they were around.
But you still came back today.
Yeah. I came back to say because I want money to pay my school fee now. They put me also. So I was around.
What's your call to the government of Liberia on this issue?
No.
Hmm?
I'm called there.
I mean, what do you want to say to your government?
I got nothing to say to my government.
So,
No, why?
so what you want to say to the government of Liberia?
I want to tell the government that you should not take camera from the street because many people selling cars, sustaining their family, doing other things. Yeah. So you should not take camera from the street.
So y'all the Cambodian, why so now your price can be a little bit lower than the people to the filling station?
Yeah, we can sell that the way the people can sell to the filling station. We sell at our market on our go. Yeah, so we got to drive some of the money so the car can go far.
Oh, okay. Thanks for talking to Spoon TV, yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So we are still here, folks. We're gonna keep moving to talk to the folks here. We're gonna keep moving and having this conversation. We are on the Tottenham Boulevard. That's the 72nd Boulevard. As you see, yes, this is one corridor that doesn't experience that much of a traffic situation. No matter what the case is, there will always be a flow of traffic here regularly. And we want to talk to just another gasoline seller here. And then we're going to get on the Japan Freeway, drive a little, and then continue the conversation with a few of the guys. We'll also try to end this conversation, this interview, with a conversation with the president of this association. My understanding is that there's a whole association of gasoline sellers, the folks who are selling by the roadside and all of that. They have their association, they have their group, and they're being represented by a chairman or a president. And so we are going to, at some point, hear from their leader as we move on with this conversation. All right, so thanks for joining us.
The veteran journalist.
Veteran
journalist.
How are you, sir? How are you?
I got my name, Chief.
Okay, are you the one selling here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your name, Chief?
My name is Romeo Camo.
Okay, Romeo. I mean, how is business for you in the first place?
Oh, they feel down where we are facing issue with the fire service people.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, they said we should sell in bottle, we should open gas station. But the problem here is we believe it is total and petrol enforcing the money. Yes, we believe it very well.
You think Total gas station or Connect gas station and the petrol trade are the ones influencing who?
Yes, because after the issue, we went to the senator. The senator said, in going primary. Later on, the vice president said, he will call the fire service men. And so that before we get on the road, before we get back on the bene, they gotta so the men must hold on to it. So he must address the issue. I can follow capital billing, Chief. Yes, now what happening?
So, but the government say the whole thing about selling gas in the street, that what causing horses to start burning. Some people can come buy the gas from you. They're going to use it for bad reason. They will not pull in their car. They use it for to do bad thing and sell horses at place. What do you make of that?
No, Chi. That story is false.
Why you think the story is false?
It's false because we have a horse closer to Punch FM that burn almost 10 o'clock. Calling on and somebody
look the camera. Yeah.
Somebody later was inside go let mosquito call candle after sleep carrying the horse burn. And fast in somebody doing it. They might not get your storage.
Yeah, they put not give us story. They put that one embarrass us. But we're appealing to our president, our vice president, so because we listen to our vice president in the issue in the Senate. Our vice president stood by us. He said that they should put start doing on the intervene. We trust our president, our vice president, we know that they will intervene.
But I mean, there are some who say that this is part of the change. You know, this is part of the process of making sure that that things are organized, that everything is in place. The government is starting on the good footing. To make sure that there is no gasoline on the sidewalk. You know, it's something that is going to improve this public safety situation. Don't you think so?
No, I don't think so, senior man. Because one of the reasons why I don't think so, because we are selling from hand to mouth business. This is hand to mouth business.
Okay.
You know, everything government got to provide for us. But permanently, while government open the market for us, we can get 5-4 and go back. So we're appealing to Mr. President and Mr. Vice President so that they do because we already knew, because we went to the Senate, to the representative, they put start to them until after the burial of Senator Johnson.
Okay, so it means that you guys have started engaging.
Yes, we started engagement.
You met with some of those in your
yes, we met with the senator from Monrovia County, Abraham Delon. The men brought on plenary. The men brought the issue on plenary. That's how they put start to the first minute. They go because they're supposed to start they go on Tuesday. That's how they put start to them. So we're appealing to the senator and the representative, so that if we want to put one big jar, one small jar, we will not be wasting it on the road. No problem. This is our living. This is our way of supporting the government too. Yes, not everything government. This is some.
Since then, have you experienced any of them passing because some of your colleagues?
We expect, they yesterday they passed here. Everybody was running with that gas here. Yes, we got veteran man by there. Some of us are like my brother right down there. By taking the gap on the road, they jab in fall down the gap bus.
So finally, what do you want to say finally just before we let you go?
My final message is that I want to appeal to my president and my vice president. My president is the only person I voted for in this country. I voted for him in 2017. I voted for him in 2017. He never won. And I voted for him in 2023. Mr. President, this is your son. I'm appealing to you. Seek our interests first. Not every one of us gotta go say, oh, representative senator girl, $150. But we are doing our business small. If we're appealing to you that we should just put one big jar or one small jar, yeah, we are sample, they will know. Mr. President, please. Mr. Vice President, please.
Thank you very much for talking to us. All right, so let's see if we can talk to another gentleman here. Hello, you want to talk to us? What's your name? Come closer. You want to look the camera?
My little introduction, I'm Jeru Ishmael.
Jeru Ishmael, you want to come closer so you don't fall in the drainage. Jeru, you sell gasoline too?
Yeah,
Okay, well, where do you have your spot?
across the road.
Across the road, but it's not there today. What's happening?
Yeah, because there's a rumors going around by saying you should leave the street and then go find different to do.
So that's why you're not selling today.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is this affecting you in any way that you're not selling today?
Exactly, it affecting me. Seriously, it affecting me because in the sense that I live on gasoline, I live by selling gasoline and then support myself and other my child. So if the government tells me I should leave the street and then go for a job, I will have a job.
You want to look in the camera and say that?
Yeah, I can leave the street now to go and then look for a job because I'm in the first place. I can say I'm not fit to go look for a government job. And before you go look for a government job, you may have somebody in the system.
You think so?
Exactly. I even went to the immigration service, apply. By the end of the day, I will not successful because I don't know.
Maybe you didn't meet the criteria. You are not fit enough to
I'm a
join
high
it.
school graduate.
Physically fit as well.
Yeah, with a successful pass in the WAS examination. So I get the capability to work in any government, but you know, you may know somebody in government before you even you go work. So if you not get the opportunity, you go do everything that will satisfy you, you know, that people you're able to support your family. So you don't tell me say I should leave the street to go where you sending me? You not provide job for me, they say I should leave the street. Where will I go? At the end of the day, maybe probably I'm intending to go because I don't get nowhere to go, I don't get no job. Maybe I'll be sitting around. So the government can come, you know, tell people that we should leave the street to go find job doing, and which of you not provide job.
Now, a part of the reason why the government is removing people from the street is because there are too many instances of fire outbreak across the country. Speculation is that some of the people who carry on these acts will buy gasoline from you on the sidewalk and go and carry on some terrible acts.
Okay, by the government saying that, probably it may not work that way. I Jerry Ishmael. I can live on somewhere I go to petrol tray. Purchase gas when I want to go bring somebody's house. I may go to petrol tray, purchase gasoline from there, and then go bring somebody's house. So by you selling gasoline in the street, the only thing they're supposed to tell us, will tell your gas to where it will be. But you can tell me, people will be coming outside to the camp to come purchase gas to go bring somebody's house. It will not happen because I myself I can go to petrol tray, connect, and then purchase gas to go bring somebody's house. So if the government say Cambo causes the fire damage in the country, maybe probably they may find different thing to say, but it may not come from the Cambo.
Okay, what do you want to say finally? Just before.
Okay, my final thing is, as we're standing now, there are so many people that don't selling gas. We get about thousands of beings selling gasoline to support their family. And the government says that people should leave the street and then go look for a job. And there's no job for everybody. Everybody won't work in government. So the only thing to let people be and then start doing that business on a normal basis. The only thing they should tell people to purchase a fire extinguisher that they will be able to live by it. Because that's the only protection that people will carry on, that gas will be safe, that people will be safe on the street.
Okay.
Talking about fire extinguisher for the camp boys
For the
or
camp.
police forces.
For the camp boys now, because you need to purchase this. I think probably they're selling it for $20 or $25. Everyone need to have it
Your camp boy, where you store your gas?
Where do you store your gas?
inside here.
So, and that's where the fire service is coming in. They say you storing your gas in the house, there's a likelihood of, things going out of hand. Maybe a fire outbreak, since in fact you're using fire in the house and then you have gasoline in the house. That's where the fire service is coming from. Don't you think that makes a lot of sense?
Or probably it may be true, but in some cases, they are not, everyone selling gasoline that pack their gas to where they make fire. There are some people that got warehouses, they pack their gasoline. So maybe probably to where I will store my gas, there will be no fire outbreak and whatsoever thing. Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot for talking to Smoothie.
Thank you too.
All right. So you want to talk to us? Okay, you're a gasoline seller? All right. So what's your name?
Wow, my name is Matthew A. Rocks.
Matthew Rocks.
Yeah.
How long have you been selling gasoline for?
Oh, I started selling gas from 2024. I started selling gasoline. Yeah, for right there, that where we sell our gasoline.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you make of the latest decision from the government of Liberia?
Well, for the government of Liberia, it seems to be like, it's surprising us because we live by selling gasoline, right? And they are stopping us from selling on the street. So it seems to be like how they want for us to live like. Yes. How they want for us to live like. Because we survive on this selling gas. So if they're stopping us from selling on the street, then I don't know how we're gonna live that because the government has not provided job for everyone. Yes. We all knows that job cannot be provided for everyone. Everyone has to make up their own living, right? like for selling gas. That's where we provide for now.
So you providing job for yourself by selling gas.
Yes, because the government are not provide job for us. So by this reason, and they stopping us, they say, oh yeah, we shouldn't sell by the roadside, and that's what we will survive from, right? And they stopping us. So how they expecting us to survive?
The government says they are taking this action due to public safety concerns. They want to make sure that they ensure the safety of every single citizen of the country.
If they're speaking of safely, as for me, I got a warehouse, right? Where I sell my gas, right where I got a warehouse, where I save my gas when I go home. So I don't expect for any damages, for every human, for any environment.
So where do you store your gas?
I sell my gas right at the place where I sell my gas. I got a warehouse there.
You got a warehouse.
Yeah.
So you don't carry your gasoline home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want to say finally, just before we let you go?
Finally, what I want to say to the government is that we are Liberians, and we're from this country, and we all know how we grew up. This country is a hustling country where everyone is somebody. So we all want to appeal to the government that, and allowing us to still do our hustle, providing for ourselves, for our siblings, and all that type of stuff. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for talking to Spoon TV.
Yeah, thank you too.
All right, folks. Well, we're still here. We're going to embark the vehicle. As you see, there's a little free flow of traffic. This is one of the corridors that's usually not involved with that much of a traffic situation. This corridor connects connects the Japan Freeway and that of the Tottenham Boulevard. So we stay here. We're moving. We're gonna be moving now towards the 72nd Junction. We'll talk to a few of the guys. Talk to the president of the Street Gas Sellers or the Cambars Association. And once we are done with that, we're going to be ending this broadcast. I'd like to say thanks for joining us. All of you are joining Spoon TV at about this time. My name is Nelson Coleb. On the team, we have Gibson Zaye and, of course, Ernest Benda on camera, making sure that we bring you this live broadcast. We want to appreciate all of you for joining us. Want to say thanks to all of you for joining us as we continue bringing you the views of Liberians, gas sellers here on this very important broadcast. Gibson, you have been following and listening to the views of Liberians. What do you make of what some of the guys are saying?
Yeah, well, if you listen to the view of some of the guys said they are not involved into how you call it, burning people houses, wherein people think that somebody can just walk along the road and just purchase gas from the guys. Those guys are hustling. When you listen to the other guy who said they have no way of surviving in terms of job creation and other stuff like that. But one thing I observed, looking at the danger aspect, where in storage, they do not have a storage.
Okay.
In terms of petroleum that they purchase from wherever they purchase from, but it's another danger in terms of this the storage of aspect of this.
Okay. Yes. And that's where it becomes concerning, because when you listen to what the government is saying, the government is keen on public safety. The public safety concern is what the government is looking at. The possibility of someone taking advantage of the fact that, okay, so you see another camp board or fueling station here, and so the government is concerned about the public safety aspect, the fact that someone could just take advantage of the availability of gasoline along the sidewalks and just moving and set things ablaze. But the guys on the other end are saying that even with the filling station, anybody can walk to the filling stations where you have the pump and everything and still buy gasoline. If they wanted to do something terrible, they still go ahead and do that.
Exactly. Someone who just move to one filling stations and purchase a petrol, and you don't know the intention of that individual. And another person said, "Oh, the issue has to do with electricity. Is not about somebody going to the campo purchasing a gasoline gallon and having the intention, and no one know the intention of anybody." But one aspect we're looking at now, saying the issue that has to do with storage. Do the guys have storage in terms of where they keep the gasoline? And sometimes looking at the environment, looking at the community, looking at where they keep the gasoline, there's no
So
storage. It's another alarming aspect that we also have to look at.
yeah, and so that's why we're gonna keep getting the views of the guys here. I see a lot of them still here, but one thing I noticed, one thing I observed today, Gibson, is that the number of camp boys that you normally see along this corridor have reduced significantly. There were a lot of the guys here. Like every step you take, you see the jerry cans or the mayonnaise jar filled with gasoline all along this corridor. But you see just a few of them, and as you listen to just if some of the guys we just spoke with, they stated how some of them decided not to sell today because of this whole enforcement thing that's going on. They decided to hold on, not to sell today, but there are a few of them who are selling despite the enforcement or whatever is going on here from the angle of the fire service or the government of Liberia. There are some of the guys who are still holding on and doing their business. I see what. Okay, so the exchange rate
Yeah, just raise
has gone
it.
back up to 190. I believe you must have seen um, the statement from the Central Bank of Liberia stating that the what we saw recently with respect to a decrease in the rate was seasonal or was as a result of the season, and so they've gone back to the 194 exchange rate, 194 Liberian dollars to 194 Liberian dollars to one United States dollars. Yeah, so yes, even as we drive along this corridor, there are two numbers you see in all the different corners. There are two numbers you see in all the different corners.
And Nelson, one thing I want you to observe just from
So you see, says 80 there, $680.
yeah.
While other places is 700 for a gallon of gasoline. But you can go ahead.
And that's one thing I want you to observe from the 72nd Boulevard coming to this point. That the
Yeah.
Cambos, there are so many from one point to another. And I don't know that the other guy said he currently appealing the government to for extensions in terms of next month they should be leaving the streets and all of that, and it is just abruptly that the information I'm getting to them, and they have been in the business for years now, and they are currently appealing to the government for extensions. I think you heard the other young brother who
Oh
said
yeah. So he said he said he couldn't say a particular time, but he wants the government of Liberia to extend it. He thinks it was abrupt, with the enforcement and how the government came in, and he wants the government to give them more time so that they can be able to adjust. And he went on to say at least 3 years. But Gibson, if the government is to give the guys 3 years to adjust, is the issue of removing street sellers, the gasoline, the boys from the street, ever going to become a reality? That is if the government is to, give them the 3 years period that one of the guys was requesting for.
Yeah, I think in extensions, it also going to and also they also going to get prepared in terms of and with the acknowledgement that of 3 years or 2 years, you guys should leave the street from this time to this time. But on a serious note, let's say if you observe, then the time is so short for the guys, and that's why they kept appealing to government to see our best for the extensions,
Okay.
because some of the guys didn't know where to go, how to start their life, and this is something that they've been into for years.
All right, so we are at the Nizo Junction now, and very shortly we're gonna get down. We're gonna engage. I see a few of the Camboys here as well. This is the Me Tottenham Boulevard, not Tottenham, but Japan Freeway, Somalia Drive, as you say. This is where we are, folks. We want to go off and come back quickly. We want to make a quick technical adjustment here. Please stay with us. Can't go.